Hello, thanks for joining me today. Hopefully we're going to have a nice energizing practice and we'll begin in a child's pose. So let those knees come to the outer edges of the mat. Big toes together behind you. Sink the hips back as the arms stretch forward. Let there be a nice bend to the elbows here so that the entire body can just sink into the mat. Take a deep belly breath in and an open mouth. Exhale it out. Inhale, nice deep breath. Open mouth, exhale it out. One more time, just like that. And then begin to breathe solely through the nose. That Ujjayi breath will help to heat up, warm up the body. It also gives your mind something to focus on other than all of the thoughts that tend to drift in during a yoga practice. So instead, draw your attention to your inhale. Notice it as you send the breath deep into the throat, sending it all the way through the lungs and into the belly. And then push that air back out in a nice slow exhale, tracing that breath back up through the lungs, out the throat, and out the nose. Two more cycles of breath in this child's pose. And then straighten your arms, lifting the elbows, lifting the shoulders a little bit, finding some energy in the arms. On an inhale, come forward to a hanging cobra. Chin and chest is lifted, knees are bent, feet up toward the sky. Exhale, pushing it back, sending the hips back toward that child's pose. Inhale to come forward, hanging cobra. Exhale, push it back. 3 more, just like that. Feel that stretch in the torso and the belly as the chest lifts. And then exhale, really allow those hips to sink back as you push into the hands. Inhale to come forward. Last time, exhale, sink those hips back. This time, rise up to a tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Right hand comes behind the head. Inhale, gaze up, twist to the right. Exhale to hinge, elbow comes to the forearm. Inhale, lifting, looking over to the right. Exhale to hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. This time, reach the arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm comes underneath, bringing that shoulder and the right temple down to the earth. Stay right here, or lift the left leg to the sky. This allows you to sink a little bit deeper into that right shoulder. It also challenges your balance a little bit here early in the practice. Release the leg back down to the earth. Push into the left hand. Reach the right arm high. Find that twist and release to a tabletop. Left hand comes behind the head here. Inhale, gaze up, open up to the left, really twist. Exhale, hinge, elbow to forearm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbow to forearm. We're working the back and the core muscles here. Inhale, twist and lift. Exhale, elbow to forearm. Inhale to lift. This time, reach the arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Reach that hand through. Bring that left shoulder and temple down to the earth. Stay right here, or perhaps lift the right leg to the sky. Breathe deeply here. Don't take yourself too seriously. If you fall over, just laugh and come back. Release the leg to the earth. Push into the right hand to reach the left arm high. Find that twist and release into tabletop. Inhale for a cow pose, lifting chin, chest, and tailbone. Exhale to round the back, coming into cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, rounding for cat pose. One last time. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Come to that neutral spine. Walk the hands forward. Tuck the toes. Send the hips high. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, lift the heels to the sky. Exhale to lower. Push the hamstrings back. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to lower the heels, pushing the hamstrings, lifting the belly. On this inhale, bend the knees, wave it forward, high plank. Draw the right knee to the right elbow. Step it back, change sides. Left knee comes forward. Step it back, right knee to left elbow. Step back, left knee, right elbow. Stepping it back, right knee comes into the chest. Lower it to the mat. Lift into the chest. Step it back. Left knee comes forward. Lower it to the mat. Lift into the chest. Stepping it back, high plank. Pause here. Push the shoulder blades up to the sky. Feel the knees lifting, belly draws in. Hips go high, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out. Walk the hands to the feet for a ragdoll. Palms come to the earth. Bend the knees to do so if necessary. Send the gaze then right between the feet. And then make a picture frame of the face. Sway a little bit side to side. Just release, focus in on your breath. Release the hands to the mat. Left hand comes a little bit more towards center. Bend the left knee a little bit. Reach the right arm to the sky for a twist. Stretching out that right IT band here. You'll feel some tightness along the side of the leg. Change sides. Right hand comes to the earth. Bend the right knee. Reach the left arm high. Left hand releases to the earth. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, tabletop back, flat back. Hands might be on the shins. Exhale, hinge forward. Forward fold. Inhale, root down to rise tall. Arms reach to the sky. Keep the hips square to the front of the room. Deep breath in. Exhale, high twist to the right. Right arm reaches back, left arm forward. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. One more time each side. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Samastitihi. Close the eyes. Feel the knees and thighs lift. Belly draws in. Shoulders soften. And it's here that we bring our practice into the mind as well as the soul. Taking a cycle of breath in gratitude for someone or something in your day today. And a cycle of breath in forgiveness of yourself or of another. and a cycle of breath to set an intention, a way of thinking, a way of being, a way of acting, both on and off of the mat. I am. Maybe that's I am joyful, I am strong, whatever it is you need today. I am free. On an inhale, open the eyes, release the arms to your sides, palms face forward, soften the shoulders. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hinge forward, forward fold. Let the crown of the head reach down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward, high plank. Pause here. Feel those shoulder blades pushing up to the sky. Belly draws in. Shift the weight forward. Lower all the way down to the belly. Arms reach forward. We'll take some swimmers here. Lift the left arm and the right leg. Draw the pelvic floor in. Alternate, lifting right arm and left leg. Change sides and change sides. Keep doing that on your own. Head is lifted. Release. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders for a cobra pose. Push down into the tops of the feet. Draw the belly in. Squeeze elbows together behind you. Lift chin and chest. Hover the hands here. Neck is long. Knees are lifted. Exhale to lower. Tuck the toes under. Push it back up to a high plank. Send the hips high. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And out. Walk the feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root down to rise tall. We'll take 4 sun A's here. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. High plank, shift the face forward, come to the tops of the toes. Lower just halfway to the height of the elbows. Inhale, lead with the chest, upward facing dog. Exhale it back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to hinge forward. Inhale, rise tall, Tadasana. Exhale, folding, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, plant the hand, step it back, maybe with the opposite foot this time first. Shifting the weight forward, lower halfway, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising tall, Tadasana. Exhale, folding, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise tall. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to plant the hands, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come to the knees, tall knees. Hands come behind the head, elbows off to the side. Turning to the right. Open up the arms. Toes are tucked under. Release that right hand to the heel. Gaze up to the left hand. This is a half camel pose. Push the thighs forward, hips forward.
This is a great pose for those of you who are on your bikes periodically. Return to the twist. Bring the hands behind the head and come back to center. Take a deep breath in and out. On this inhale, twist to your left. Open up the arms. And then release that left hand down to the left heel. Gaze up to the right hand to the sky. Breathe deeply as you push those hips forward. Return to the twist. Hands come behind the head and come back to center. Release back into that tabletop. Send the hips high. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale to step it forward. Low lunge. Root down into that right heel. Draw the right hip in. Back heel is lifted. Rise up, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Arms to the sky, sink the hips down, but counter that by lifting the left knee. Soften the shoulders here. Set your drishti on one spot, your gaze on one spot in front of you. Inhale, reach the torso taller. Exhale, high twist to the right. Right arm's reaching back, left arm's reaching forward so that you center your shoulders over your hips. Check in, are you still pushing down into your right heel? Inhale, return to crescent lunge. 3 fists of fire here. Exhale, fists come to the hips, bend the back knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, fists of fire. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fists of fire. On this inhale, we'll step it forward, Tadasana. Exhale, sink into a chair pose. Big toes are together. Shift the weight into the heels. Lift the inner arch, the inner ankles, but squeeze the thighs toward one another. Inhale, power chair, arms reach forward. Reach the hips back. Exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge. Truly notice, is your front knee stacked over the ankle? Push down into that heel. Draw the left hip in. Rise up. Firm foundation as the arms reach to the sky for crescent lunge. Find your breath here. What that means is you listen to the inhale. You lengthen out that exhale. Inhale, reach the fingertips tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Right arm's reaching forward, left arm's reaching back. Your gaze might find your back thumb. Maybe you lift your back heel a little bit higher. Inhale, crescent lunge. Here come those fists of fire. Exhale, fists come to the hips. Bend the back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fists of fire. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fists of fire. This time on the inhale, step it forward, Tadasana. Exhale, sink into chair pose. Check in with the feet. Shift the weight into the heels. But let that weight be evenly distributed between the right and the left foot. Inhale, reach forward, power chair. As the fingertips reach forward, soften the shoulders, but reach the hips back. Exhale to hinge forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So we are going to take that one breath per movement. A nice energizing flow strengthens the quadriceps and the glutes, challenges your balance. One more deep breath in and out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, fist of fire. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fist of fire. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fist of fire. This time, inhale, step forward, Tadasana. Exhale, chair. Inhale, power chair, reach forward. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fist of fire. Inhale. Exhale, fist of fire. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, last fist of fire. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, chair. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fist of fire. Inhale. Exhale, fist. Inhale. Last one, exhale. Inhale, step forward, Tadasana. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, reach forward, power chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fist of fire. Inhale. Exhale, fist. Inhale. Exhale, last fist of fire. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, power chair. Reach those hips back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. On this inhale, wave it forward. High plank. We'll take some side planks here. Right hand to center. Big toes come together. Shift the heels over to the right as the left arm reaches up to the sky. Bring that hand behind the head. Open up the elbow And then we'll take 5 crunches here. Deep breath in. Exhale, elbow to forearm. Inhale, lift. You can separate your feet if you need to. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. One more. Deep breath in. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, high plank. We're going to move right to the other side. Left hand comes to center. Shift the heels to the left as the right arm reaches high. Hand comes behind the head. Deep breath in. Exhale to hinge. Crunch it out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbow to forearm. Inhale, lift. 3 more. You've got this. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to hinge. Inhale. Last one. Exhale, hinge. Inhale. Arm reaches to the sky. Exhale. High plank. Lower halfway chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more cycles of breath here. Nice work. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Bend the knee, stack the hips here. Stay right here, root down into that left hand and flip your dog. Rotating, reaching the right hand to the sky so that you can lift the hips and then sending that hand overhead. Gaze follows. Hand reaches back up to the sky, flip it back over, 3-legged downward dog, leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step forward. Spin the back heel down, 45-degree angle with that foot. Rise up, warrior one. Push down into that right heel as the left thigh spins toward earth. That will help to square off the hips a little bit more. Your goal is not necessarily for the hips to be square, but for the shoulders to be square to the front of the room. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, lengthen out the spine. Lean forward, draw the belly in. Twist to the right. Elbow comes outside that right thigh. Now for some people, this is too tight of a stretch in that left calf muscle. So in that case, you might lift your back heel. So it's more of a crescent leg twist. I really enjoy this deep stretch, but that's not for everyone. Inhale, return to warrior one. Let the lower body surrender into the pose. Straighten the front leg. Step the back foot in just a little bit here. And bring the knuckles behind the back. Push the knuckles together. Elbows open up to the side. Draw the belly in. Gaze up. Lead with the chest. And hinge forward. Pyramid pose. Reaching the crown of the head down toward the toes. Release the hands to the earth so you feel better balanced. Push into that right foot to send the right hip back. Lengthen the front of the shin by lifting the knee and pushing the hamstring back as well. Standing splits is next. Lift the gaze, bend the front knee so that you can shift the weight into that right leg and lift the left leg to the sky. Eventually straightening that right leg. This is a one-legged forward fold. The crown of the head is reaching down to the earth. Now really push that hamstring to the back of the mat. Lift your gaze. Come to your fingertips. See if you can lift one arm at a time, coming into airplane pose. Building your balance. All those little muscles are working to steady yourself here. Slowly begin to hinge into a one-legged mountain pose. And we'll find eagle, wrapping that left leg around the right, left arm under the right, and then sink in. That right knee bends. You might use your big toe as a kickstand here. 3 more cycles of breath. Lift those elbows to shoulder height. And release, Tadasana. Hallelujah. Take a little back bend. Goalpost the arms. Push the hips forward. Inhale, rise, Tadasana. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Cross that right ankle over the left thigh. Let's open up this hip in a nice standing figure 4. Sink into a chair pose, one-legged chair. Really allowing those hips to reach back as you hinge forward. Perhaps bringing your arms to the leg, pushing elbow up against that knee. Feel those hips reaching back. Weight is in the left heel. Crown of the head is reaching forward. Soften your shoulders. And then rise back up. Releasing, reaching tall. Tadasana. Exhale, folding forward. Uttanasana. Separate the feet to the outer edges of the mat. And come into a yogi squat, sinking the hips down, elbows inside the knees, hands come to heart center. Close the eyes here. Listen to your breath. Return to the intention that you set at the beginning of this practice. Opening the eyes if you close them. Crow pose, Bakasana, if you choose, or stay right here in this squat. Opening the arms, look at the hands in front of you. Fingers are spread nice and wide. You'll release those hands down to the earth, shoulder distance apart. Lift the hips, round the back. Really push those knees into the outer triceps. Lift one foot and then the other. Draw the belly in. You can step back and meet in a down dog, or take a chaturanga, fly back. You inhale deeply, short, quick inhale, and on the exhale, send the legs back. So deep breath in, exhale into a chaturanga, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Flying back is a pretty advanced move, so no big deal if you are not there yet. No big deal if you never want to do it. It's all good. Inhale, left leg lifts high, bend the knee, stack the hips here. Stay or root into that right hand, flip your dog. Left arm reaches to the sky, lift the hips, and then send that hand overhead. Hand to the sky. Flip it back over, three-legged down dog. Left leg is lifted. Exhale to step it forward. Inhale, warrior one. Back heel is down. Notice where you might have tension here. Soften the shoulders and the jaw. Hands come to heart center. Tall spine, lean forward, and then twist to the left. Remember that back heel might lift, and that's okay. If you like that deeper stretch, lift the right knee a little bit more, and really push into the right heel. Inhale, return to warrior one. Lower body surrenders and sinks in. Straighten the front leg. Step the back foot in just a little bit. This time we'll interlace the fingers behind the back, pushing the knuckles down, gaze up. Feel that nice stretch in the collarbone. Draw the belly in. Exhale to hinge forward. Releasing into a pyramid pose, drawing that left hip back. Maybe the arms reach to the sky. They might pause at the lower back instead. Hands release to the earth. Push the earth away with that left foot. Lengthen out the shin by lifting the knee. Draw that hamstring back. Lift the gaze just a little bit so that you can come into standing splits. Lifting the right leg to the sky, eventually straightening that left leg. Push the hamstring to the back of the mat. Lift the gaze, draw the belly in. Come to the fingertips. Gradually lift the torso to come into airplane pose. Reach the fingertips away from the crown of the head. Slowly make your way to a one-legged mountain pose. And then we'll wrap into eagle. Right thigh wraps over the left thigh. Right arm under the left. Sink in, shift the weight into the left heel. Three more cycles of breath, lifting those elbows to shoulder height. And release, Tadasana. Take a little back bend here, goalpost the arms, send the gaze up. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time we'll cross that left ankle over the right thigh. Open up that knee, push it back, and sink into your figure four. Reach those hips back as you hinge the torso forward, bringing the arms to the shin, using the leverage of the elbow to push against that knee to really open up the hip. Slowly unhinge, rise up. Release foot to the earth. Sweep it tall, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale to hinge forward. Separate the feet hip distance apart. Gorilla pose, Padahastasana. Hands come underneath the soles of the feet. Release the crown of the head. Bend the knees quite a bit. Maybe massage the wrists with the toes. And release the hands from underneath the feet. Toe, heel, feet together. Halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in and out. One last rather short sequence on each side. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale it high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Back toes might be slightly turned in, front knee stacked over the ankle, opening up the hips here. As you set your drishti, your gaze right off the front fingertips. One more deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow or forearm to thigh. Left fingertips reach forward, palm faces down. We're here to stretch out that left rib cage. So root into the left foot and really lengthen out the left side body. Right arm reaches forward. Challenge yourself here. And on an inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm down the back leg. Right arm reaches up and then back. Your gaze might be up if your breath flows freely there. Or it might be down at the back foot. Deep breath in, find length, reach. Exhale, hands to the earth, step it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale it high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale it high. Exhale, step it forward, spin the back heel down, rise up, warrior two. Feel the hips open as the thighs spin open. Belly draws in to support the low back. Push down into the left heel. Deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm to thigh. Right fingertips reach forward, palm faces down. Root into that right foot. Feel the length in the side body. Now without spinning that right shoulder down, reach the left arm forward. On an inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm's reaching up. Keep that beautiful bend in the left leg though. How much space can you create between your left hip crease and the lowest rib? Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the earth. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Separate the feet a little wider. Lift the heels to the sky. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Shift the heels over to the right. Soles of the feet come to the earth. Come back to center. Heels lift. Draw the belly in. Push those hips back. And shift the heels over to the left. Come back to center. Push those hips back. Lower the heels. And then walk forward. Coming to seated. We'll send that right leg forward. Sole of the left foot is inside the right thigh. Arms reach to the sky. Draw the belly in. Reach a little bit higher. Turn the heart toward the pinky toe and hinge. Keep in mind the back is nice and straight here. The hands might come to the opposite sides of the shins, or you might reach all the way forward, finding the sole of that right foot. Slowly lift the torso, rising up. Cross that left foot over the right thigh. Hook the knee with the right elbow. Left arm behind the back for a twist. Nice tall spine here. You can push into that left hand a little bit to lengthen out the spine. Sending the gaze over that left shoulder. Nice little stretch for the eye sockets. Come to center. Bring the soles of the feet together for a cobbler's pose. Opening up the knees, lifting the chest, and hinging forward just a little bit. Just to feel that stretch in the groin muscles, the inner thighs, low back. Rise back up tall. Send the left leg long in front of you. Sole of the right foot into that left thigh. Flex the left foot. Turn the right shoulder toward pinky toe. Arms reach to the sky. Exhale to hinge forward. Tall, long spine as you reach the crown of the head and forehead toward the feet. Or the foot, rather. See if you can spin the inner thigh down toward the earth. Slowly rise up. Sole of the right foot steps outside of the left thigh. Left elbow takes that knee, hooks it. Send the right arm more or back behind you. Push into that hand to lengthen the spine. And finish off the pose by sending the gaze over that right shoulder. Slowly return to center. Right leg goes long in front of you. Flexing the foot, Dandasana, staff pose. Arms at your sides. Push down into the hands. Flex the feet. And then reach the arms to the sky. Draw the belly in. Lift the chest. Lead with the chest and hinge forward. Maybe there's a slight bend to the knees. I need to bend my knees. Or all of the stretching and tension is behind my knees instead of in the hamstrings. Slowly rise up. Come on to your back. We'll take a bridge pose here. Feet come into the sit bones. Arms are long at your sides to begin. Draw the pelvic floor up so there's a little bit of a tilting towards the rib cage. Robot the arms, tucking the shoulders under. Push into the upper arm as you lift the hips, and then tuck the shoulders even more. If you don't want to stay with the robot arms, you can interlace the fingers underneath you, pushing the hands down into the earth. Another option, a great option, is to reach for the outer edges of the mat and pull the mat from side to side as you lift the hips a little bit taller. Stay here or wheel pose. Hands come behind the shoulders, elbows right above the wrist. Toe heel the feet out an inch. Push into the hands to lift into wheel. It's important that those elbows are over the wrists just to give you the maximum amount of strength to push up. Slowly lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. Knees butterfly open. Bring one hand to the heart. One hand to the belly. Feel the energy of your breath. That deep inhale filling up the belly. And the exhale passing through the lungs and back out the nose. The breath nourishes and cleanses the body. See if you can release any grip that you have on your legs and allow those knees to release a little bit deeper. The body will naturally have some resistance due to the length of the tendons and the muscles, but sometimes our mind is what's resisting. Draw the knees together. Draw them into the chest to give yourself a squeeze. And then send that left leg long. Draw that right knee across the body, twisting to the left, right arm out to a T, gaze over to the right. Come back to center. Both knees come into the chest. Right leg goes long. Draw that knee across the body. Left arm out to a T. Gaze to the left. Come back to center. Give yourself a squeeze. Tight little ball. And then rock and roll up to seated, where we'll finish this practice rather than in a Shavasana. We'll come to a cross-legged seated position. Hands come to the knees. Palms face up. Draw the ring finger to the thumb. And take a deep breath in. Release a third of the air. And another third. And the last third. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale, 1/3. Another third. and release it all. 2 more cycles of breath, just like that. Take a deep breath in and out. Draw the thumbs to third eye center. May we think loving and kind thoughts about ourselves and others. Drawing thumbs to the lips. May we speak words of loving kindness. Thumbs to the heart. May our actions spread love and kindness throughout our world. Drawing the thumbs back up to third eye center. Bowing it forward.
Namaste.